Hey, what's going on? DeFi TRE here. Let's talk about some smart contracts and such. And basically just vlog, man. So if you aren't aware, go ahead and subscribe to my main channel. I have 114,000 subscribers over there and it's verified. So the rest, that's where I'm doing that's where my featured content is. I'm gonna put my featured content over there, and this is where I'll just do the laid back vlog style. So what's going on with me, stats and such like that. So Bitcoin is man, wow. I know Bitcoin's going up when my grandparents ask me about it, when they say something. So Bitcoin, well, it's not 9,000 anymore, but it cracked 9,000. And it's funny because people are really pessimistic about the price. I'm like, y'all don't even know, man. Oh my goodness. People are like, will we ever get to 20,000 again? We might hit. My Patreon Telegram is hilarious, yo. And I'm getting some of the noobs, man, I'm getting kind of annoyed with the noobs, man. The noob questions, man, it's getting annoying, man. But I'm gonna try and be patient. It's talking to children sometimes, man. So this is my fifth. I think this is going on my fourth or fifth month on Library, man. I done made a grip from Library. I mean, I haven't really calculated, but I'm doing 15 to 20,000 LBC a month in tips and stuff, man. Tips and you don't get support, but in tips, LBC 2.5 cents, and that's not even, man. I'm doing a video on Library today, man, on my main channel. I think LBC is probably one of the most obvious crypto plays of all time, next to Bitcoin, because it solves a problem. And we can all agree that YouTube is a problem. That setup with YouTube and I was watching, I'm going to talk about all this on my main channel, but I was watching this Joe Rogan interview with Tim something Pool. Is that his name? Tim Pool? I won't say Tim Cook, but I know that's Apple. I think. But they were spent an hour talking about how bad social media, how people getting banned and stuff. They spent an hour talking about that shit. I'm like, man, Library, I want to come through the screen. I'm like, let me leave in the comment and it ain't gonna do nothing. I'm like, man, y'all don't even get on Library, Joe. You can say whatever you want to say. They you better not say that name. You better. It's a name that the dude was saying for Joe Rogan not to say. If he say the name, then your video gets automatically deleted. And I'm like, come over here on Library and say it. Say as much as you want. It's just crazy, man. It's so obvious. Such an obvious play, that LBC. That's just gonna go to $10. Easy. I don't even the price of LBC is the one thing that don't even faze me. I know it's going up. Barring any, weird shit happen, what's the main dude name? Coughlin. And, he died or some shit, stuff like that. And people are talking about how, well, it's not really decentralized because the Library is a company. But people don't realize you can build different user interfaces for Library and do the same thing, just like we do for these dApps. You can do the same thing for Library. Go on, it's this site called spe.ch, speech. And it's a user interface for Library. So even if you upload a movie on Library and Library has to hide it, you can build another user interface and play it from that. You can build your own user interface and just watch movies from there. It's not real. People don't understand how it works. And when people don't understand That's the problem. Like, we can talk about that with HEX. People don't understand HEX, and then but they have opinions on it, and they don't understand the technology. You got to understand the technology before you start. How can you have an opinion on something if you don't even understand it? That's just silly. So library is decentralized. Now library.tv is centralized, but let someone come along and build a user interface and say, I don't care, I'm gonna build this user interface hosted through a decentralized hosting. Like, all that stuff is gonna be connected. You're gonna have decentralized hosting where people are gonna be able to host stuff, and you ain't gonna be able to do shit. You ain't gonna be able to do anything about it. So once that comes along, upload movies, upload whatever you want on there. Upload. I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to get my video taken down on YouTube. See, there we go. But it's coming. So look in the library. I leave my link to my page down below. You guys can come follow me. I got like 9,000. I'm about to hit 9,000 followers on that shit. I'm like one of the most reposted. I'm like the second or third most reposted user or content creator on library, and one of the top most. I got like the most views. Like, I got my setup for library, golden. I don't have to change anything. I just keep doing what I'm doing every day, and I'm good. HEX, man. I know y'all want me to talk about HEX. HEX is up all-time highs again. I learned my lesson for sure, man. Don't ever sell all your HEX. You can sell some of it. So what I'm gonna start doing, y'all remember Genesis mining? So Trip Jammer gave me an idea, man. Bring back the Genesis mining days. So what I'm gonna do on my main channel is I'm going to basically, if you use my bonus, I'm gonna call it a bonus code because it's not a discount. You get, we call it a discount code because you get 10% more, so you're actually getting a discount on it. So use my HEX discount, AA Lobby discount code. Put the link to your link in the comments. If you use mine, put your referral in the comments of my main channel, and I can go in there and fact check, make sure you used it. That's easy. And there's a chance I'll use yours. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. Cause I'm doing 0.1 in the AA lobby every day. I wish, oh my goodness, if I would have did that, if you would have been putting 0.1 ETH in the AA lobby every day, you would have spent about 15 point something ETH so far. And I can imagine you would have millions. You would have way more. Your HEX would be worth way more ETH. Guaranteed. I mean, that's for duh. But you would have a lot of profit. So what I'm doing is AA lobby every single day, using referral links. I'm using my subscribers' referral links on my main channel. 0.1 ETH every day. And I'm gonna start sticking to Big Payday too. Like, that's something, like, I know I'm pretty much probably gonna miss out on that because I don't have the balls to stake my whole 21, give or take, million HEX on to Big Payday. Not now, not with this far away. It's just not it's probably smart, but I can't predict the future, so I don't know what's gonna happen with the price. I don't want to be stuck in no huge stake with the price at like $1 tomorrow. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take like my income from HexMax, anything I get from AA, any referrals, and I'm gonna do small stakes. Cause I like what Trip Jammer's doing. Y'all go subscribe. Trip Jammer's been on YouTube in a long time, man. He's a good. I like when he does his screen sharing videos. Yeah, I like what he's doing. He's like taking his divs and he's staking them to Big Payday. And I think I'm gonna do something like that. Give me something to do. And then when Big Payday comes around, it just start every day. Something coming out. Yeah, HEX is about to crack, half a penny. today. I'll say next week. Next week, it'll probably do that. Because it's just broke through that resistance versus ETH. So it's at all-time highs versus ETH. And I think, I haven't checked USD, but I'm pretty sure versus, well, yeah, because it's at 0.03. I think I was sitting at 0.4 for a second. So all-time highs. Is it too late to buy HEX? I'm gonna go and say no. I think the best way to get into HEX is just dollar. Always. It has been so far the best way. I mean, hindsight, of course, go all in at the beginning, right? But the way it is now with these lobbies, are we halfway yet? We're still not even halfway through the AA lobby. So I would say DCA, dollar cost average. You know, that's, if I was getting into HEX today, that's what I would do. I would do what I'm doing. It's that 0.1 ETH, you know, because I don't think it's over. And HEX Max. And then maybe stake through HEX Max. You know, do 90. I would do 90-day stakes in HEX Max, because that way I keep myself from getting out of HEX Max without being in profit. Because 90 days, we'll see, but I think 90 days will get you ROI on HEX Max. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do if I was starting HEX today. Peace.